All right, guys, look at me getting this done on time like I should. Lakers Nuggets just ended. The Denver Nuggets take a 2-0 series lead, 108-103 over the Los Angeles Lakers. And we got another Anthony Davis stinker. After dropping 40 points last game, he comes back in game two on the road in Denver, trying to tie the series 1-1, heading into LA, take home court advantage for the Los Angeles Lakers. He drops a cool 18, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 of 8, 4 of 15 shooting from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, and 41 minutes of play. Now listen, we know this Lakers team, they go as far as Anthony Davis is able to take them, and you look at the box score and him at the top of the box score scoring 18 points, you know the Lakers probably didn't walk out with a win. Even though Rui Hachimura came in with another good game, and him starting out the game on Nikola Jokic, he did not get to start like he was rumored to do. That Austin Reeves did end up starting, so did Jared Vanderbilt. He only played 17 minutes though, and Rui got most of the minutes. Rui Hachimura, like I said, didn't come through with 21 points of his own and shot 80% from the field, but it wasn't enough because you need Anthony Davis for this Lakers team to win. Now, you didn't get the best LeBron game. He wasn't able to hit a three at all. Everything he threw up from beyond the arc was a brick. 0 for 6 from 3, 9 of 19 from the field, only scored 22 points. But that's the LeBron we expect. Had 10 assists, had 9 rebounds. Overall, a decent LeBron game. But, you need those AD good, really, really good games for this Lakers team to win. Now, let's talk about the winning team, the Denver Nuggets for right now. Jamal Murray struggled in the first half. He absolutely struggled in the first half. Couldn't really buy a bucket. Dennis Schroeder was guarding him really, really well, really effectively. And then he just decided to light it up in the fourth quarter, and he ended up the game with 37 points, 11 of 24 from the field, hit a bunch of timely, tough threes being guarded by LeBron at the end of the fourth quarter there, and just knocked down a bunch of clutch shots that propelled the Denver Nuggets to a win because they did not have a lead for a while. They were down most of the game. The Lakers looked like they were going to take this one away. The Nuggets couldn't buy a bucket. They ended up only shooting 36% from 3 and 44% from the field. Couldn't really buy anything from the outside. Couldn't buy anything from the inside. Jokic wasn't having his best offensive game per se. He only ended up with 23 points, was 9 of 21 from the field. A far cry from game one where he was absolutely effective. Seemed like he couldn't miss. He wasn't that today. Jamal Murray was missing. Everyone was out there not really having their best game. No one shot above 50%, I believe. Michael Porter Jr. was the closest. He went 5 for 10 from the field, but most of his shots were hit towards the end of the game as well. So it looked like both teams really, they just were struggling really to put the ball in the hole. And these are two teams who are capable of having really, really good offenses, right? There, we saw the last game where, AD was able to put up 40. LeBron put up like 26. Jokic had a 37-piece. Jamal Murray back to form. I think he had 30. You see where these dynamic duos, especially on these two teams, are able to put up a lot of points, and their benches are really, really deep so they can score a lot. But that wasn't the case today. It was defense that was really, really showing through. Couldn't really buy a bucket, but at the end of the game, Jamal Murray, he just came through. He came through, hit a bunch of clutch shots, and Michael Porter Jr. chipped in a little bit towards the end of the game, and it just kind of gave him the win. Now, the Lakers, they definitely did have a couple chances to win this game towards the end. AD missed a couple of 2 wide-open threes at the end of the game. LeBron wasn't able to hit any of his threes. LeBron got a steal at half court, drove it baseline, went for a reverse layup, and ended up airballing the layup. Couldn't get that to go. And that basically sealed the game from there. And then LeBron got ripped at the end of the game with like 10 seconds left to go. And that was it right there. Nuggets win by 5. And they're heading back to LA, 2 games away from their first ever NBA Finals appearance in franchise history. 2 games away. Now, it was not really time to celebrate. We know LeBron James. We know Anthony Davis. They have the capability to definitely turn this series around. Those are 2 of the greatest players that we have in the game right now. LeBron being absolutely one of the all-time greats, of course. So, you know, he has the capability to turn this series around. They head back to LA. Denver has yet to win a road game, even though they don't need to because they have home court advantage. But you know how they say series don't start until, you know, the road team wins a game, and that has yet to happen. Like I said, Denver heads into LA with a 2-0 series lead. The Lakers, they're just going to want to be more offensively potent in their next game to try and walk away with a win. In Denver, they also want to do the same thing while also playing that defense that they were able to play tonight on the Los Angeles Lakers. And if they're able to keep that up, they're very, very likely to walk away with a win in this series.